Good afternoon. This is Debra V. Wilson. It is Tuesday. The date is the 24th of March, 2020, and the time is 1600 hours and 13 minutes. The inspiration for this podcast comes from a post I saw from the UK's Bletchley Park on Twitter, a tweet. And Bletchley Park, I'll read from their website so I'm accurate in the description. Bletchley Park was vital to Allied victory in World War II. The Government Code and Cipher School, GC and CS, developed methods to enable the Allied forces to decipher the military codes and ciphers that secured German, Japanese, and other Axis nations' communication. This produced vital intelligence in support of Allied military operations on land, at sea, and in the air. Bletchley Park also heralded the birth of the information age with the industrialization of the code-breaking process enabled by machines such as the Turing-Welshman Bombe, that's B-O-M-B-E, and the world's first electronic computer, Colossus. At the end of the war, the expertise developed at Bletchley Park was taken forth in the organization now known as the Government Communications Headquarters, GCHQ. This highly efficient intelligence gathering machine is aided by the special relationship with America, the genius of which came from collaboration at the Bletchley Park. Today, Bletchley Park is a heritage site designed to preserve the uniquely important story of these code breakers during World War II. I will include a link with specifically information about the code, about Bletchley Park, and also about the women of Bletchley Park, which I think is particularly fascinating. So, on to my podcast. The name of the podcast is The Conception of Going to War, Religiosity in Some Black Americans, the UK's Bletchley Park, and what tactics and strategies might we utilize during the time of COVID-19. In this podcast, I briefly look at the similarities in the construct of adversity as a battle daunting enough to be framed as a war by civilians, with that of a battle officially classified as a war by a government entity or government entities. For the comparison, I look at a modern expression of some Black American religiosity as evidenced by Fellowship Chicago Baptist Church, with its traditions steeped in the history of African slaves in America and the Black American Civil Rights Movement, both utilizing militarized expressions of religion as survival strategies from a psychological as well as tactical perspective. Then I give examples of the strategies and tactics utilized by the UK's Bletchley Park, the government agency that was responsible for crypt-analysis during World War II. And I ask what tactics and strategies might be utilized during the time of COVID-19. So I will include a link with the Twitter post from Bletchley Park, where they literally post one of their strategic tactical guides that was utilized by the Second World War, then to give a more modern day reference for the ways in which civilians have used militarized tactics and strategies to overcome and to survive and overcome adversity. I posted a song by the Fellowship Chicago Baptist Church. And I ask you just to look, do a comparison, and to come up with your own conclusions, and to possibly see what can be extrapolated from Bletchley Park and their strategies. This is Debra V. Wilson. Oh, I'm in Bradford, and it is Tuesday, the 24th of March, 2020. Thank you.